in Chinese medicine, the concept of Jing is basically matter that has been enlivened with extra physical activity. I would argue, though, that Jing is matter that has been brought to the level of what we've been calling the etheric. So it's essentially like a colloid. In fact, that's how it's often described, like a stringy white. I mean, it's basically, if you extract DNA, it looks stringy white, kind of like what we call Jing or semen or something like that. It's basically water that's been taken to a different state. It's enlivened. That would be the Jing state. Now, that provides the basis then for these higher activities, including consciousness, which is what we relate to the astral body and the soul consciousness. And that would be the interaction with Jing and consciousness would now generate qi. That would be that light activity. When you say spirit, that would be even outside just consciousness. That would be the capacity for self-consciousness, self-awareness. And in the anthroposophic circles and other circles, those are differentiated, consciousness versus self-consciousness. Say animals and humans have consciousness, but humans have this unique self-consciousness aspect, which works more through the warmth element, and that would be akin to Shen in Chinese medicine. So yes, the kidneys are very rich in that Jing element and that etherically charged element. So the kidneys need to have a lot of this etheric storage. Then they can become the basis of essentially working off the, as I mentioned in the first couple of lectures, we can think of the consciousness activity as having a very deadening aspect on life. So when you use your nerves, when you say we're stressed, you hinder your life forces. And so essentially just thinking, being in the nervous system in your awareness is causing damage to your life activities. That's just called being awake. That's like what we do during the day. We're in our consciousness, but it degenerates our life activities. And organs like the liver have to, deal with that, but then the kidneys have to really deal with that, especially when there's a lot of emotionally charged stress. And that's why stress and the whole cortisol cycle is so tied in with the kidney system.